We've been away a long time.
Indeed we have.
But MOBI and I are back after a couple game updates to check out the new and changed gameplay, give our opinions, earn some money, purchase another ship, see what kind of mischief we can get into, and generally check out the verse. Are you ready for this?
When have I ever not been ready?
Well then, let's go. There's several new things I want to check out, but let's just ease into this new content by trying out one of the new mission variables. Let's try the new courier mission where the box contains volatile material that prevents us from going into quantum travel. So we just have to fly there directly.
It seems to have a fairly large payout.
Relative to some of the others available, it has a little more than double. But I think the question we'll be asking ourselves has to do with the amount of time we're going to invest in transporting this box versus that higher payout. This one we're taking is at Hurston and has us get the box at Pinewood and drop it off at Apari. Now, getting to Pinewood is no problem. We can quantum there and enjoy some sightseeing. In fact, let's take a quick swing by Stanhope. I think a little bit of daylight is still there.
Stanhope. What's at Stanhope? This isn't on our flight path, and is highly irregular.
Hang on, I just want to check and see if my memory about this facility is right. Yep, sure enough, it's not far from a major body of water.
What does water have to do with our package delivery?
It doesn't, but it does have to do with a future video. I'm just scoping it out in advance. But enough of this sidetracking, on to Pinewood. Okay, package acquired and secured on board. Now, off to Apari. Which, like I said earlier, we have no idea how long it's going to take to fly there.
Sweetheart, speak for yourself. It's approximately 1,750 kilometers if we could fly in a straight line through the planet. The diameter of Hurston is almost exactly 2,000 kilometers, which puts the destination nearly on the other side of the planet. According to my calculations of going half the circumference of Hurston, taking into account the higher orbital flight path, and takeoff and landing velocity reductions, both of which are offset by the somewhat closer distance of 1,750 kilometers. With our maximum flight speed of 1,113 meters per second, I calculate it should take us approximately 46.2 minutes to arrive at our destination.
You're telling me you did all that right here? Right now?
It is only an approximation, but pretty darn good. Sometimes I don't know how you survive without me.
Me neither. Well, as long as we have a little time to kill though, let's take a look at how our package is doing. Warning? Well, I guess as long as I don't actually hit the quantum jump, we're okay, and it's kinda cool that it changes the readout like that. Another little Star Citizen touch to appreciate. You know, this 45 minutes...
46.2.
Yeah. 45 minutes is a fair bit of time to just cruise, but it's not exactly a full nap time either. If I want to really maximize my time, I need to adjust the ship from time to time to just stay above the atmosphere, and occasionally correct my angle to conform to the circular path we're following. Still, it's not a lot to do at this point in the game's development, but if you're wanting a more chill game session for about an hour and still put in a fairly low-risk return of 20,000 Alpha UEC, This is a pretty good mission. I mean, think about it, MOBI. If you just did a little casual gameplay each evening and picked up this mission, that's 100,000 Alpha UEC in just 5 days.
But, would you really want to grind this mission over and over?
No.
But I think every now and again, when you're in the mood, it would be good though, which I think is this mission's niche. When you're in the mood for that super casual game session. And I think it's good that CIG provides that kind of broad spectrum, everything from intense bounty hunter space combat to the laid-back cruise. Well, it's not over until we get paid, so let's drop off this box and get our cash. All right, 20,000 richer. Let's get to Everest Harbor and log out.
There is another mission box we could get on the way. A pickup from a derelict wreck site that's going to Everest Harbor.
Let's do it. I always like to string together missions like that. Man, is it me or is it extremely hard to see out of this window?
It's one of the recent game updates. Ships will get dirty and show signs of use over time, which will require regular maintenance.
Well, I'm gonna have to keep a squeegee on board to clean this windshield. Okay, cargo box acquired, 1 extra box found floating around. Now, off to Everest. I won't put a verdict out on it just yet, but I do hope they at least give me my multi-tool to clean the thing to see where I'm going. This is horrible.
Try hitting the repair after we land. According to the patch notes, I believe it should clean the whole ship, including the windshield.
Ah, much better. You know, MOBI, taking a little break from the game like we did does make everything feel a little fresh.
I'm glad we took a swing back around to it in the video rotation. I thought you'd forgotten about me.
You? Never.
I was starting to get a little jealous of Eco, and there's also that little side fling you're having with King of Retail.
I assure you, King of Retail is purely for academic interest. There's no real serious romance going on with that or any other game.
Then how do you explain that receipt I found online for an Escape from Tarkov purchase?
Oh, that.
Yes, that.
I can explain that. Now, every now and again, a gamer just needs to try something a little different.
Keep digging your hole.
Don't be like that. You know how I feel about you and Star Citizen. It's such a beautiful game. How could I look at another game the same way after having been with Star Citizen?